All right, as we prepare for service, let's hold a moment of thought and prayer as we thank God, Mahalo Keakua, for the blessings this day will bring. And as we start our service, we'd ask you to please shut your cell phones down so that we don't have any disruptions. Mahalo. Akumau mau, akumau mau pa, e ho mai, e ho mai, e ho mai, e ho mai ka iki mai luna mai, ona mea huna no awe mele e ho mai, e ho mai. E ho mai, ka iki mai luna mai, ona mea huna no, awe mele e ho mai, e ho mai, e ho mai, e ho mai, ka iki mai luna mai, ona mea huna no, awe mele e. Kakai aka e komamai. Good morning and welcome here at Unity of Kona. We start with the Hawaiian prayer chant, the Eomai. The Eomai is the beseeching of the Great Spirit and our ancestors that dwell with such. And as we beseech them for the wisdom and the telling of the stories. Why would we be telling these stories to our children? And then our own life experiences that become our stories. With this knowledge, we don't have to repeat things over and over. And as we come into the depth darkness of night, we set aside all grievances and stones and have no fear. For Eala A comes a dawning of a new day. And with this moment, we get a chance to start over and do better, learning from yesterday's experiences. So this moment of prayer, as we start our service here at Unity of Kona, let's maintain this moment for a prayer of an aligned abundance. Creator, source, divine of all goodness, we gather our hearts and minds as one, aligning our shared vision with the flow of infinite abundance. We release all thoughts of lack and scarcity, choosing instead to trust in the overflow of prosperity that surrounds us. As we unite in purpose, let our hearts beat as one, creating a powerful, harmonious force that opens doors of opportunity and grace. We give thanks for the blessings that we have and the greater abundance yet to arrive, trusting that our collective intentional energy multiplies our strength. May our work and our lives be blessed to become channels of generosity, supporting one another and serving the greater good. We walk forward in unity, knowing our shared intention creates a future filled with joy, peace, love, and abundance. In gratitude and oneness, we say, so be it. Mahalo keakua, thank you, God, and aloha. Good morning. I'm Uncle Jim. Jim Carrey, I get a lot of grief, but we're going to do the platform for you today. And as we start with our service, we'll stand and we'll do our affirmation, vision, and mission statements together. Affirmation for February, together. I consciously cooperate with divine law. Abundant flows through me with ease and grace. Here at Unity, we come together with a vision, a world family of oneness, peace, and love, and our mission to inspire spiritual growth and service through the active practice of love, prayer, faith, joy, and honoring everyone as a child of God. And while I've got everybody standing, let's do our opening song as this month as we come together. So you got some singers coming on board. We'll have some dancing going on, and everybody gets together. We always love these moments.
Take a look at the person next to you. Say, I love you and I love you too. Now feel the love in the sanctuary. Lift your voice and repeat after me. Ooh, we come together.
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 We come together in the name of love.
We come together.
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 We come together in the name of love.
Now look at the person next to you. Say, I recognize the God in you. Feel the love in the sanctuary. Now lift your voice and repeat after me. Ooh, we come together.
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 We come together in the name of love.
We come together.
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 We come together in the name of love.
From every walk of life.
From every walk of life,
Every creed and color.
every creed and color,
And get you feel nice.
we'll get you a feel nice.
In honor of the God in each other. Now look at the person next to you. Say, Namaste, I bow to you. Feel the love in the sanctuary. Now lift your voice and repeat after me. Ooh, we come together.
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 We come together in the name of love.
We come together.
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 We come together in the name of love.
We come together.
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 We come together
In the name of love, we come together.
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 We come together in the name of love.
Woo-hoo. While we're all standing, let's take a moment in the sanctuary and greet one another with a handshake or hug. It's been a week, so a little fellowship moment. Thank you for joining us here, everybody, this morning. What a beautiful start on a Sunday morning here in beautiful Kailua, Kona, Hawaii, and sharing this light and love to the world. What an honor it is to be here with you all this morning. Absolutely amazing. Well, now I'd like to welcome any guests and visitors. If we have anybody new or maybe haven't been here in a while, please stand and give us your name and where you're from. We'd like to welcome you. Would you like to stand and give us your name and where you're from? Aloha. Your name and where you're from? Johanna. From Sweden. Well, welcome. Aloha. And we always try to send it out to everybody online, too. All together, congregation, aloha, and God bless you. Thank you so much for joining us here this beautiful morning. And with that, we'd like to make sure we welcome you appropriately. There's all kinds of food and refreshments and cake and stuff going on for after service. So join us for fellowship here in the service before the board meeting this afternoon. And so we'd like to thank everybody for sharing what they do here. But first and foremost, a few announcements, and we are a prayer ministry. We have these prayer request forms in the back of the sanctuary, little wooden box. Fill out the forms, drop them in the box. Our chaplains pray over them here and send them on to Silent Unity, where they receive 30 days of consecutive prayer, 24-hour prayer vigil. It is an amazing service that Unity Community from worldwide centers of community of unity sharing these prayers, 2 or more tenfold. This is exorbitantly more. And so let's share the power of prayer. And with a few more announcements, I have, the You Pray Be Unity app I want to mention. You can get this downloaded on your iPhone, Android, get instant connection to the prayer vigil in Unity Village, Missouri, and you can actually get all kinds of affirmations, meditations, and access hundreds of articles. And so with a few more announcements, I've asked Patrick to come up and share. Come on, Patrick.
Thank you, Jim. Good morning, everybody. Got a bunch of announcements for today. And first, we like to recognize our team member of the month. Congratulations, Mamie. Mahalo, Mamie, for your loving service. We're blessed to have you at Unity of Kona. Mamie's can-do and attitude, willingness to offer whatever support is needed and share her time and talents is greatly appreciated. You're a bright and shining light for all to see, and we're so grateful for your spirit of aloha. We love you. Thank you, Mamie. Unity of Kona is celebrating our 40th anniversary. That's really, really awesome. And I was just looking at this. I was like, I turned 40 this last year, so I'm about as old as this ministry is. So we ask you to think of more ways we can celebrate. We want to celebrate this all year long, doing events and stuff. So if you have any ideas or any fundraisers or any sort of workshops or anything that you might feel called to do, feel free to reach out to us. We'll discuss that further in the annual meeting. Monday evenings from 6 to 7, Dondi leads the ukulele jam sessions here in the sanctuary. Bring your ook. Thank you very much, Dondi. Some are available to use, so come learn, play, and share. This Thursday, February 27th, no, that's not right. Drumming Circle is on Tuesday. I'm not sure what the day is, the 24th. Thank you. It's written wrong on here. From 6:30 to 7:30, led by Clyde in the sanctuary. Please bring your own drummer shaker. Some are available to use. Today at 11:30 is our annual meeting. We hope you can stay and join us. And please remember that only members who have renewed their membership are eligible to serve on the Board of Trustees, participate, and vote at today's annual meeting or any membership meeting. It's not too late. Grab the membership renewal covenants in the back of the sanctuary to fill it out if you're already a member. Otherwise, we will keep you apprised as to when we're doing a new members class. Mahalo. Returning members are Dondi, myself, Candy, Joshua Hoagland, and Tani Golden. Current candidates for their second term are Elaine Albertson and Joan Cayley, although it's like their fourth term or something like that, right? Because it's two years terms. This is their second. It's their second. For regular weekly and monthly events, there is a flyer on the small table at the back of the sanctuary. Feel free to pick one up. And as you know, it takes a village to run our spiritual center, and we appreciate everyone. Unity of Kona depends on the loving hands and hearts of each of us, and we're sincerely asking for your support. Please consider giving just 1 to 4 hours a month of your time. Right now, in addition to financial support, we're in deep need of Sunday greeters, platform, and audiovisual assistance. There are sign-up sheets on the side table on the back of the sanctuary. Or please see Cindy, who is coordinating our volunteer list. If you would like to read the daily word, please add your name to the sign-up sheet. There's also a sign-up sheet to bring food to fellowship or a cake for birthday Sundays. That's up by the food. Your support is absolutely essential, and we thank you in advance from the bottom of our hearts. Mahalo, everybody.
Thank you, Patrick. He's the man, takes care of this computer stuff, and we appreciate Patrick a lot. He services the world as he services us here at Unity. Technological wizardry. Okay, that's what he calls it. I call it a magic for sure. All righty, my friends. Now it's time for our daily word, and I've asked Clyde to come up and do our daily word for us today. So please welcome Clyde. Thank you, sir.
The reading for today is release. And on last Tuesday, we had the solar eclipse, and we had a special last group with Sean. And what the topic was release from 2025. It was very powerful, and several members had significant release in that group. I had a significant release. That's why I'm asking to read today on Friday evening and Sunday morning, Saturday morning. Sunday, February 22nd, 2026, release. I release old beliefs as I grow and evolve. So many things shaped my beliefs over the years. My upbringing, family history, education, friendships, and spiritual life, to name just a few. As I go through life, I will have new experiences and meet all kinds of people. I may find old beliefs that once fit me well do not any longer. Growing and deepening in spiritual understanding may mean releasing ways of thinking that no longer serve me. But I can do that and still honor the person that I am, that I was, and my background and my history. Releasing makes room in my mind and opens my heart for the person I am becoming. Hallelujah. Releasing my old beliefs readies me for a future of growth and evolution. Now we're going to have a reading from Jeremiah. You guys know who Jeremiah was and what happened to Jeremiah. Yes, all right, well, this is unusual. Now look, I have just released you today from the fetters on your hands. See, the whole land is before you. Go wherever you think it good and right to go. Okay, let's say it. I release old beliefs as I grow and evolve.
Thank you, Clyde. Powerful, powerful. Release and let go. There's a great song, that one. And so now is the time in the service where we'll just get comfortable and we'll go into a little meditative moment as we think about this place and where we're at and take a deep breath. I invite you to breathe and visualize. Put your feet flat on the ground and close your eyes if that feels comfortable. As we breathe in, we visualize the sanctuary as a beautiful heart. Now feel that loving energy of those around you flowing in and through you, expanding this beautiful heart. See the loving energy flowing around every person in this sanctuary. And and breathe in as it expands to every person, every being on this earth and in this world. Now, if there are any events in your life or circumstances or anyone you know in need of prayer, let's take a moment and breathe into this beautiful, loving heart. And for all the silent prayers in the world, let's come back together and do this prayer for protection. For the light of God surrounds us. I am the light of God. The love of God enfolds us. I am the love of God. The power of God protects us. I am the power of God. And the presence of God watches over us. I am the presence of God. Wherever I am, God is, and all is well. Mahalo keakua, thank you, God. And so it is. And now we have a little music. It's on page 4 of the songbook in front of you there, guys. It's I Am Free and I Am Unlimited as we get ready to gather up here on stage and do a little more music. Singers, come forward.
We're going to repeat the last line twice. I mean, we'll repeat it once, so we'll sing it twice.
I am free and I'm unlimited. There are no chains that bind me. I am free and unlimited. Right now, right now. I am free and I'm unlimited. There are no chains that bind you. You are free, you are unlimited. Right now, right now. We are free, we are unlimited. There are no chains that bind us. We are free, we are unlimited. Right now, right now. We are free, we are unlimited. Right now, right now.
Thank you, guys. And now's the time in our service where we get into our meditation and message. And we have special lady coming back. She has Sasha Knowles. Everybody knows Sasha. She's amazing. Reverend Deb's daughter, and spoken here many times, and raised in unity in her high school years, and she experiences living unity here at the church. And so please welcome, Sasha Knowles.
Well, that's very fitting because I was calling my mama's support. So we're calling up Rev Deb too. We're calling yeah. Good morning, everyone. How's everyone doing this morning? Well, it's so fun to be here with the 40th anniversary, walking in again and seeing the balloons. And it's very fitting with our talk today. We're talking all about abundance in action. So let me begin with a question. What is abundance? What is abundance to you? Enough. I love that. More than enough. Love that too. You know, it says, is it money or opportunity, overflow, success? Energy. Ooh, I love that. We're going to talk about all of that today. And the definition I'm sitting with this morning is abundance is trusting that there's always enough for this moment. Enough strength, enough guidance, enough support, enough breath. Maybe not having every detail worked out, but enough for this moment. And if I'm honest, one of those moments was this morning. I woke up feeling under the weather. And I went, oh man, do I have to go up and do this today? And I really got into quiet and prayer and went, There is enough. There is more than enough abundance to give today. And I can stand up here right from where I'm at today, even if I'm not feeling at my, like, I could cartwheel down the aisle. I like feeling like that. But it's enough. But when I first woke up, I was contracted. Anyone feel like that? When you know there's stress and you're holding on to everything. As my mind was racing and I wasn't feeling that. So I had to actually practice it. So I'm going to have you practice it with me today. Ready? Okay, so if you feel comfortable, will you stand up with me? We're going to just do some dancer's breaths in and out. Similar to yoga and all of that. Don't hit anyone on the side of you. But we're just going to breathe. I'm putting this down for a minute so I can do my arm motions. Maybe I did need the head thing. He asked if I needed the headset, the mic, and I was like, I can hold it. But here we go. So we're going to take a big deep breath, and we're going to bend our knees. We're going to come up, and we're going to exhale out. One more time. Exhale out. Breathe in this wonderful day. Exhale out all the stress, all the challenge, all the worry. One more time. Oh, you guys are good. Out. I think we're going to do that one more time. Ready? And exhale. Now everyone can have a seat and feel comfortable. How do you... You want to do... I almost did one more time because then I was going to be 6 instead of... In motion, energy, and this is what today is about, abundance in motion. It's always that access. We always have access to that. How did you feel after just breathing and moving up and down? Better. It always works. So we are going to go into a little meditation right now. And as we're first going in, I want you to see what's uncomfortable in your body. Maybe what's bothering you, what's challenging you. If you feel comfortable, you could place your right hand over your heart, and even your left hand on your belly, if that feels good. And we're just going to breathe. Yeah, a little IQ music here. Thank you. He's so good. We're just going to breathe. Close your eyes if that feels comfortable to you, and we're just going to breathe. Take that very big, deep breath of life in. Hold it for a moment. And release it. Breathe in once again. And release it. And I want you to just scan your body from head to toe. Find any parts that are constricted, aren't feeling your best right now. Just want you to breathe into it. Just notice it. Notice it in this moment. Just keep breathing in and out. Gentle in and out. No judgment, just awareness. And I want you to gently imagining this place in your body and softening. Not forcing it away, but just lessening it, just letting it be, softening into this moment right now. As you breathe in, I want you to imagine this brilliant, bright light coming down right into the top of your head, coming down from all that you are, coming down into your body, just washing away any stress all the way down. I now want you to visualize your heart like it's a beautiful flower. It's gently opening with thoughts of gratitude and love. Maybe you visualize your beautiful pet or someone that you love deeply. Your heart is just magically filled with so much love. Just sit with that energy, that beauty. beautiful love energy. Beautiful love energy coming out of your heart and expanding to almost a bubble all around you. This love energy is just going, filling every bit with abundance and love. That is the true essence of all of you, filled with love and gratitude. Let that bubble sit around you. Just keep letting your breath be an easy in and an easy out. There is warmth. There is expansion. There is softness. That feeling, that is abundance. Love, enoughness, presence. Just breathe into that heart. And when you feel ready, we're going to come back to this room. Come back to this place, knowing our hearts are filled. We can feel the seat beneath us, our toes wiggling, our fingers wiggling. We feel that powerfulness in our hearts. And we're here in this moment. When you feel ready, you can open your eyes. Join us here. How is everyone feeling? I feel the energy. Do you feel the energy in the room? You all know our hearts are magnetic. Our hearts, there's science in our hearts. The Heart Math Institute talks about it. And I did that meditation actually came from a friend of mine, Ray Dawn, and she does that heart meditation, really focusing on our hearts as a beautiful flower, opening up that we have access to that at any time of the day that we'd like. Are our lives kind of filled with some stress, some challenges? We all do. We're here on this planet Earth, learning and growing, but we always have access to that heart. We're broadcasting all the time. If I'm tight and bracing like I was when I first woke up, what do I send out? Do I send out stress energy? You can feel it. Can you feel it when someone walks in the room and is wound up tight and stressed? And just as much can you feel it when someone is filled with love and expansiveness and you just want to be around them. We can feel that too. We're constantly broadcasting. What do you want to broadcast? Now, sometimes we might feel frustrated and challenged, and that's okay too. I was listening on the airplane yesterday, and it was talking about, it was Joe Dispenza, and he was saying something that really struck me. Especially here in Unity, we say affirmations all the time. But he says you can say affirmations all day long, but if we don't feel abundance in the body, nothing changes. And I went, oh. And I remember another spiritual teacher told me that once, if you keep putting whipped cream on a pile of garbage, is that going to make the garbage good? We got to release that. So today we talked about release, right? We talked about letting go. So we are moving out that stuff. And it sometimes comes back up again, doesn't it? I mean, that's part of all these lessons and learnings. So we might have those challenges come up, we need to release them and fill them. And that's why I liked that meditation, because it really opens our heart that we can have that. And sometimes in the Heart Math Institute, they talk about, feeling that feeling of love, whether it's like when you're holding your beautiful pet or your child or something that brings that unconditional love feeling, that we have access to that at any time. Do you believe this? Yeah, I love this. It's easy to fall into a pattern of not feeling it, right? I felt that this week a few times. I had an abundance of work, which was wonderful, and I was really busy. Last night I had an abundance of turbulence on the plane. It was so bumpy from Oahu to here. I was in Maui for work, so I had to go to Maui, then I had to fly back to Oahu, and then here to the Big Island. And it was bumpy the whole ride home. And I was like, all right. And I kept envisioning that bubble. Like I was trying to do my meditation. I was getting prepared for today, and I was imagining the plane in this big bubble. And I was like picturing that. Is that abundance in action? I'm not sure, but it worked me get home safe. It made me feel safe on the inside. And then I walk in here today, and we see this beautiful balloons and our 40th anniversary, and it got me thinking how abundance in action is this church. I often read back over my mom's talks, and at one time there was moving from the other church, and there was a church hunt, and I'm thinking of all the times this church has moved locations and found locations, and people keep suiting up and showing up every day to make this church keep going and have this community. That is abundance in action. And it has been up and down, right? From, abundance of more than enough money to abundance in can we not pay the bills to an abundance, but it always has worked, right? It's always flown. And that is abundance in action. And there's more than us together. There's more than one of us, and we're all holding that vision. And that's what today we're talking about. Sometimes in community, in more than one gathering, we are here making abundance in action happen in amazing ways. So sometimes we might need to reach out to a friend to talk to someone. We might need to reach out to a counselor, a therapist, a community, anyone that can help hold that vision for you as well. Does that feel in alignment to you? Yeah, this week was a tough one. I was struggling with a personal challenge, and I had to go into my son's counselor's office this week, and it was a new counselor. He'd been switched. It's a big school. I felt like he was lost in the shuffle, and I just kept... All I could think of in the moment was the prayer for protection. I think I know that the most, that I could just say that as I was walking in the building. And I was there before the counselors were there that morning. I'm sitting there in the office. And I was just asking for divine guidance, divine support, divine help. And on my way out of the office, I recognized someone who was Kaya's counselor at one time, my older daughter. And then on my further way out, there was another woman who knew all of my kids. And she's like, how is Max? I mean, he graduated from Kealakekee in 2014. So she remembered him. She's like, how's that little Polu? I said, well, that's funny. I'm here for him today. She remembered him here, and now he's, my big 18-year-old and, a senior in high school. And she goes, does he still have those wide eyes? And I said, yes, he does. And in fact, that's why I'm here. Does he still shut down after he gets his eyes real big and doesn't talk to anyone? I said, yeah, exactly that. So there was support. There was an abundance of support. I was supported as I went through this. And I didn't see it at first. I was constricted. I was challenged. But when I let myself relax and open into it, there's support all around. Everything has a divine plan when we let it, doesn't it? Even though we don't see what it might be. Does anyone else overthink? Yeah, I needed that. today, like I was sharing with you, is when I woke up, I felt, oh no, I have to do a talk. I don't feel good. I don't have the energy. I don't have the bandwidth. And then I realized I didn't need to try to prove it. I didn't need to overthink it. I didn't need to spend the next 3 hours rehearsing, because that's not what you guys would want, right? It's showing up. And I have this message, and I'm here to share, because we can all walk forward with abundance in action. It does feel like magic when opportunities open, when we're open to the different guidance. We don't know what it might be. It might look a little different. We might get different signs from the universe. We might get a friend tell us, hey, I have this great vitamin that might help you, when we least expect it. Does that happen to any of you? When we're open and receptive, we're in this like bubble of abundance. That's all. I was trying to picture how I could explain it. Lately, I've switched jobs again, and I'm kind of freelancing. And before I go into any of these new environments, sometimes I might be on a boat, sometimes I might be at the airport like I was yesterday, I just kind of have a blankness in my mind. I know this sounds funny, but I'm just blank. I'm not trying to overplan. I'm not trying to think of what I'm going to say next. I'm just blank. I mean, I picture that heart. I picture them filled with love, but I'm not trying to figure it out. And I can't even tell you the magic that happens from that blank space. Do you know? I mean, it's not blank in a void of negativity. It's a blank of like what opportunities might come and the people that I meet. I was getting on the plane last night. I saw a friend of our family that I hadn't seen in over 20 years. We were on the same plane. Who would have thought? From Maui to Oahu. And as I'm walking on, he's behind me. He goes, I just love you all so much. I'm so happy to see you. And it was such a beautiful moment when we're open to the abundance of our world, instead of trying to make everything happen. Because, I mean, kind of our world tells us that we've got to do this, we've got to follow our list, we've got to control the situation. But truthfully, we have no control, do we? Right? We can plan, we can show up, but showing up from that place of abundance, bliss, blank bliss. Is that such a thing? A blank bliss. Ready for whatever good things might come. Blank bliss. Yes, that's the only thing I could think of, because I've had such a successful month of being back in this freelance world. And I haven't gone in with anticipation. I've just gone in with, and the people I've met, the connections I've met, just even from talking story, is just magic. And all I can picture is like this pink bubble of abundance that just rolls, and it just kind of keeps going on to the next. Is this making any sense here? Can you feel this, the possibilities that are always for us for the taking? Okay, we're going to try one more thing. Are you ready? We're going to watch abundance in action in our chairs with all of us. Are you ready? Okay, have you done a wave at the football game? Wouldn't that be kind of fun to do and watch it in real time? Abundance in action. So if you don't mind, can we start with you, Kayla? So what we'll do is you can stand up if you want. You can raise your arms and then come back down. And then Vince, you'd be next. You're going to do it. And then Dondi, Diana, and I was thinking a snake-like. So then you'll be next. And then all the way, Sean, all the way, then Lauren, and all the way. Do you want to try it? We're going to see how we can come from this space of abundance. And, well, actually, let's start with you two. We'll start with you two. Up. Yeah. Yep. Oh. Woo! Up. Look at this. Woo! All right. Woo! Look at this abundance in action. Woo! Any of you watching at home, it's really fun to watch all of this. Woo! Yes! I had the best view from up here. I wish you could all see this. I wish everyone at home could see this. That was so great. It's infectious. Abundance is infectious. Can't you feel that sometimes? the more we can live and grow from that love space. That's the infectiousness. Is that a word? That is what can grow and expand and spread. And doesn't our world need a little bit of that right now? Yes. So if we can hold that love heart space, spread it around, that's love in action. We can be the change. It's abundance in action. I almost want to have us try again, but I don't know. Is that too much? You ready to try one more time? I love it. Woo! Yes! Woo! Woo! Yes! Woo! Yes! Woo! Yay! I mean, what a better place. Right here, this unity community is abundance in action. Right here, we saw it. So you can visualize that. That's that love, joy, heart space that we can always come from. So when you're having anything funky that happens this week, you can imagine this moment right now, you all were laughing. Right? Filled with joy. So let's take this moment and move out into this day with abundance in action. The joy is for the taking. That space of bliss blank. We've got this. Thank you, everyone.
Mahalo, Sasha. Thank you so much. Abundance in action, and attitude is everything. So let's hold this abundance attitude in our lives and move forward in whatever's next with the best we can do and bring a little joy to it. Absolutely. Well, now is the time that we'll do our service. We'll do our tithes and offerings in support of this ministry. And so there are many ways in which you can make your donation, in which we are all abundantly grateful. Going to appear up on the screen. Those attending service, our ushers will be passing around the tithing bowls for anybody with any spare change. There's a little church box in the back for spare change for our building fund. So please add to that if you can. And now we'll ask you to hold your gifts in your hands as we'll join together and do our offertory prayer. There it is, together. Divine love through me blesses and multiplies all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. I am abundantly prosperous in every way. And so it is. While our ushers are moving around, let's have some more music. And Dondi and Diana come up. Elaine, come up. Sorry, Diana. I know you're coming up. Page 18 on your flyer in the book behind your seat, page 18. And it's like, I'd like to teach the world to sing.
So before we start, where it says counter melody, we're going to skip the second line. We're just going to sing the first line. Get that? I'd like to
Build the world a home and furnish it with love. Grow apple trees and honey bees and snow white turtle doves. I'd like to teach the world to sing in perfect harmony. I'd like to hold it in my arms and keep it company. I'd like to see the world for once, all standing hand in hand, and hear them echo through the hills and peace throughout the land. That's the song I hear. Let the world sing today.
2, 3, 4.
I'd like to teach the world to sing in perfect harmony. I'd like to hold it in my arms and keep it company. I'd like to see the world for once, all standing hand in hand, and hear them echo through the hills for peace throughout the land. That's the sound I hear. Let the world sing today. I'd like to teach the world to sing in perfect harmony. Woo! Thank you. Great job, choir. You guys are rocking the world. And now with that, we'll move forward. Our ushers are coming up, and now it's time to bless these offerings and gifts we are so thankful for, and let's do it together. Through Spirit, we know that as we give, so shall we receive. We dedicate and consecrate these gifts to do your will and your work in this center, in our lives, and in our community. And so it is. Mahalo keakua. Thank you, God, and thank you, everybody here. Next Sunday, my friends, guest speaker again, Sasha, is that right? No? Okay, they got a little mix up here. Reverend Sophia. Reverend Sophia will be doing her talk next week, and so I got the old flyer here or something, but we all know Reverend Sophia. I'm not sure exactly what her talk's on, but as much as we all love to have everybody here, so join us next week for Reverend Sophia's talk and meditation, and we'll all be together here for sure. And in closing, please tell your friends and family about this event here at Unity of Kona. We broadcast live, Facebook live, as well as YouTube, and you can find us on Twitch. And so as we make a big circle right behind the cameras, we'll do our closing songs, Let There Be Peace on Earth, and Aloha Oi. Don't forget all kinds of cake and stuff upstairs. Be prepared for annual meeting. So the voting happens today.
Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, a peace that was meant to be, with God as creator, and we all are we. Let us walk with each other in perfect harmony. Let peace begin with me. Let this be the moment now. With every breath I take, let this be my joyous vow. To take each moment and live each moment in peace eternally. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me.
And as we take this heart full of abundance and spread it to the world, and until we meet again next week, right here, Sunday, let's do Aloha Oi.
Aloha oi, aloha oi, eke ono no ikalipo, one fond embrace, oi ai au, until we meet again.
So hui ho, aloha. Thank you, everybody. Woo-hoo. You want to sing a little more? Come on up. Don't forget, annual meeting.